Hello, guys, and welcome back to Bricking It, the Universal Studios UK podcast. I'm Andy.
I'm Lawrence.
And I'm Mike from Universal Studios Great Britain Updates, the best and original channel on
He had to
YouTube.
get in there first.
I forgot to mention where I'm from.
And me too.
Yeah.
But people know that by now.
People know where we're from.
You
by the
know
way.
What if
now.
they're tuning in for the first time and they're like, who are these disembodied voices?
Oh, well, that's fair enough. Andy, where can people find you?
People can find me at Project Universal UK on all good social media platforms.
And some bad ones.
Oh, all
and
of them.
X.
Even X.
I'm not that on X. I'm something else, but
Oh, okay.
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm universally
Oh,
Bedford.
yes.
Oh, the
Yes.
pause gets longer every
The
time.
delay, yes.
Yeah.
We need some
Yeah.
Bedford.
Is it?
I missed it, didn't I? I should have gone. Shh.
You're
why-
wiggling yourself now.
I want
Yeah.
some like kind of Ennio Morricone sort of, tumbleweed, Wild Westy sort of thing going on. Yeah. That's
Sounds
it.
like a calming ocean.
Good, the bad, and the
Does
ugly.
that make you feel sleepy?
Yeah, I'm tired now.
Okay. My sound doesn't sound right to me. Does it sound okay
There's
to
the
you?
odd crackle.
You sound good.
It's snap,
Do I
crackling and
sound
popping.
like I'm popping?
You're popping off.
Popping off a little bit. I'm going to lower myself down a little bit. I'm
think,
going to put
yeah,
myself
you're
there.
good.
That's a bit
I
better,
think
yeah?
you're sounding good. I think you're
That
sounding
sounds a
good.
little bit
Most
better.
people don't listen to you anyway whenever you say anything.
Well, they will be today,
I
Mike. They will
ramble.
be today because this is like a massive construction
There's a lot.
update.
This
one,
is
right?
an Andy-centric episode.
This is a
huge-
massive
huge-
Andy episode. Strap yourselves in.
Is that his nickname, Massive Andy?
Massive Andy.
That's what she said. Oh, I need to learn where these buttons are. Wait.
Go
Do
on.
that again. Do it again. That's what she said.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
What are we talking about? What's going on?
What's on the agenda
Oh,
today?
there's a lot of stuff to talk about at the Universal Studios UK site. Our famous friend Project Universal has been down there.
Oh yeah.
Um,
What's he been up to?
Is he not on the Epstein list yet?
Wrong button.
I've really got to learn how to use this thing. I was going for again,
Okay.
but,
Yeah.
because what happens is you get 8 buttons on this console,
Yeah.
but you have to scroll through the arrow. So once I've scrolled off of it, I don't know what I'm touching. Right.
Yeah. So what's happened?
Apparently 3 million more files have been released.
Oh, okay.
We're going that way. We're going that way. Okay.
Or
all
an
right.
Epstein
Sorry,
podcast.
No. There has been a lot of activity. I don't know if we want to do it all in one hit. Do we want to space this out over an hour, or should I just?
Wow.
It's just a
Oh.
5-minute episode. That's all we need.
I tell you what. No, I mean, there's so much to talk about. Let's start at the beginning, and then we can kind of get into some detail.
Okay, what do you want to know?
So last time we caught up, we saw that they had been kind of putting some temporary road
yeah,
across the core zone.
definitely, yeah, loads of it.
Since then,
Even more,
and
yeah.
some new arrivals to the site.
Yeah, so the temporary road has now, it's kind of wrapped its way around, starting next to the Cemex plant, and it kind of goes around the field, across the ditch that runs across the field, and then it kind of comes almost all the way back to where the bushes are and the entrance to the concrete slab. It kind of comes all the way around.
It's kind of like a
it
U
stops
shape.
just short.
Yeah.
Whether they'll continue, I don't really know why they're doing that. But a lot of fencing has gone up this past week as well, and they haven't just kind of made a square.
Right.
Like if you're making all right, lads, go make a compound. Okay, we'll do the easiest shape. That's a square.
Yeah.
They haven't done that. They've kind of got a square at one side and they're zigzagging a little bit across the other side. So there's clearly some sort of forward thinking into why they're doing it in such a weird way.
Like they've got an idea of what's going to go where and stuff.
Yeah, I
like
think
that.
so.
Yeah.
And I was trying to sort of figure out, are they segregating where the theme park area is going to be and where the hotel's going to be, and the car park's going to be, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of bunches of Harris fencing on the fields that haven't been touched yet. So next week, I should think a lot more fencing is going to go up there.
So currently, where is it mostly across the site? Am I right in thinking it's on that central field on the northern part of the core zone? or is it across the entire core zone?
Well, the fencing's now making its way slowly across. So now it kind of starts up by Cemex. They've made a huge compound there, and then you hop just across the ditch into the next part of the core zone, and it's next to where the public footpath goes across the railway.
Right.
So it's a huge area there, and the other fencing looks like it's going to go down towards Broadmead Farm and then across the field. But we can kind of see where it's going to go, because you can see where the telehandler has been driving, and it's obviously flattened the mud.
Yeah.
And then he's been putting the fencing down. So I guess that's the route it's going to take. Strangely, it leaves off a big chunk of land that runs alongside Broadmead Road.
Right.
And if you look on the plans, which I posted on my Facebook page a couple of weeks ago, of the future road layouts and the plans, there's going to be an entrance there on Broadmead Road straight into the core zone. So you will have one into the transport hub that's on kind of the A41 side of the railway line, the Master Rail line.
Yeah.
And then the one on Broadmead Road, that's going to be on the other side of the railway line. Right. So that will give them access to get in there and put a bridge up, because the first thing they really need to do is get a bridge in to go across the railway, because people don't want vehicles going up and down Broadmead Road.
Right. No. Or across the level crossing as well.
Yeah,
right?
because I'm pretty sure that, I don't know, I'm not that much of a railway geek, but I'm pretty sure that if you're driving something pretty heavy, you've got to call first, haven't you?
I think you need like an escort, or you need something, don't
permission
you?
to cross, and then they'll watch you on the cameras.
And if you're like covered in mud and all of that nonsense as well, I don't think they'll take too kindly to that.
I think it's more that if you lose your load, or if you are driving something heavy and you damage the track, or you break down on the track. So because they've got cameras at each crossing, you'll say, "Hello, this is Billy Big Bull's dumper trucks. I need to cross the crossing." They'll look at the camera, they'll say, "Okay, you can go across," and they'll just watch you, make sure you get across safely, and then that's that. Just
makes
done
sense.
and dusted. I don't know. That's what would make sense to me.
And the like the transport hub, the Western Gateway Zone, or whatever they call it, that access point already exists.
Yeah.
Because you've seen them kind of
that's the one they're
using that already.
Now, I watched them this week, actually. It's been so boggy over there. They've had a new set of borehole guys on there. I can't remember what the company's called. It's like Applewood or something like that. Yeah. Don't quote me on that, but it's that kind of name.
Yeah.
And they must be working for someone different, because they're not the same guy as the original guys. So I'm thinking maybe they're Highways England or England National. Well, I don't know what they call themselves.
Yeah. That lot.
I think it's them, and they're boreholing to see where the flyover is going to touch bedrock or whatever.
Okay.
So, nice. I'm wondering if that's them.
Yeah. Well, so we are actually due to get a roundabout on Woburn Road, aren't we? Because I was looking at the plans, the original ones they released back in, when was it? April 2024.
Right.
Saying that they were going to put in the roundabout off Woburn Road, and that was going to be finished by Q2 of 2027, which was then going to act as the main way onto the site from that side of everything. So presumably they are going to start putting that roundabout in quite soon.
Yeah, they've got it. Yeah, definitely.
Because I mean, the roundabouts and that. No, look at the Black Cat.
It's never going to be finished.
It takes time. I don't think it's
it's
quite
not.
on the
It's
scale
not going to be the same. But no, I mean, but it's going to take time, and they're going to want to. But I suppose they want to get it done quickly as well. I wonder if it will be like one of those things they do in the summer holidays or something like that. They just try and smash it out.
Like absolutely, just like do it in no time at all. But this, can we assume that's going to be not Universal themselves putting that roundabout in, or will it be them?
I don't really think it. I don't think it's
same with the slip road itself.
Yeah,
I think the slip road will need to be done by the whoever controls the A roads in the UK. Is that National Highways?
Yeah. That sounds right.
But the smaller roads, Universal can probably just contract someone to do it, because when you drive down through housing estates and stuff, they're all done by the contractors, aren't they? So they know what they're doing with.
And there'll probably come a point where you'll stop driving on public roads and you'll start driving on private roads.
Yeah, you'll certainly be driving on Universal's land when you get to that roundabout.
Yeah. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that one all pans out. So the fencing's gone up. Any new equipment?
Oh yeah, there's a whole flock
Yeah.
of dumper trucks,
Nice.
which we call the flumper trucks. Did you
Nice.
see this? This is somebody because on the Project Universal Facebook page, I keep coming back to saying blow my own trumpet, but
Go on.
it's got to be done. We kind of nickname the machines.
Yeah.
So we've got the Digatron 330.
Well, that's another new addition.
It is a new addition, yeah.
Yeah,
We've got the Digatron. We've got the Suckinator 3000.
The Suckinator.
Suckinator.
Okay.
That's
Sounds like a film I once watched.
No, this is a family-friendly, Mike.
Is it now?
Okay.
This is
Okay.
family
The amount of
friendly.
F-bombs
I
you
haven't
drop.
F-bombed at all tonight. I got a
Yet.
bollocking on Facebook about
Did ya?
swearing.
Did
no,
you?
No, YouTube comment, I think. it was.
Really?
Yeah, someone told me off.
Someone told you off?
She said, and all I said was probably piss because I don't F-bomb on YouTube.
Right.
So,
Except bricking it
but someone said,
when that's on YouTube.
Yeah.
well, this is for family-friendly adults.
Yeah.
Family-friendly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Family friendly. Yeah.
Yeah, someone said,
Yeah.
we love your content. We've been here since the beginning, but do you have to swear or something like that? They said, and they had a good point because I slowly get more and more comfortable,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then you said, "So I've kind of reined it in." Anyway, what's what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Here's this week's update, you bunch of wankers.
Right. The flumper trucks.
The flumpers, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 3 flumpers there now. That's the official term is a pair. A dumper truck, a pair of dumper trucks, and then a flumper trucks, which is a flock of dumper trucks.
Okay.
Tongue twister.
Yeah, so flumpers, Digatron 330, Suckinator 3000, and
The Wazinator.
the Wazinator 1000.
Yeah.
They're all the vehicles that are on so far. I need to come up with some more names. People are starting to help me though. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
They're
good.
starting to say,
Everyone's
"Hey, you should
getting
grab
involved.
ideas."
That's good.
Yeah, it's good. Oh no, what one was it? I think it was the Suckinator. That was quite interesting to get to the name.
Yeah.
And I thought, fuck it. Just call it a Suckinator. It sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah,
That's what it does.
So
Okay,
what is
suck
it?
it.
What is it? Just is it sucking water out of holes?
Oh no, what that does is it
What's it
instead
doing?
of digging a hole in the ground with a
Right.
digger where they could cut cables,
Yeah.
they use this Suckinator to suck the dirt
It
away.
sucks
What?
holes.
Basically, yeah, you bang on. It
Okay.
sucks holes into. It's got like a massive skip in the back of it. The whole back of those trucks are just a big empty skip.
It's just like an enormous Hoover.
It's an enormous Hoover.
That sounds
So
dangerous.
instead of but that's the point. It's not dangerous. And so
Oh.
it might be if you was to put your head in.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
thinking.
what I want
yeah.
to do.
Another bodily part
yeah.
against the Suckinator. It might.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with the Suckinator.
No, definitely not. But the idea is that it can dig holes
Yeah.
without having to sink a bucket into the ground and
So
damage.
it could
existing-
suck the soil out from
Yeah.
around things.
Yeah. So then they can safely look at see what's
That's
what.
nuts.
It's
That's
a great.
great.
bit of kit.
Yeah, the Suckinator.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we've got the Suckinator 3000,
Yeah.
the Digatron 330.
Yeah.
So the Digatron 330 has also arrived recently on the
That's a
site.
30-ton digger.
That's a massive
Now, I've
thing,
been
right?
told by a lot of people,
Oh, go on.
why are you getting all wet about a 30-ton digger? So, yes, I have seen those comments, but I've chosen not to respond to them. Well, we don't get a lot of diggers around here.
No.
No.
So when you see a 20-ton digger, which is what Collins have been using over on the concrete slab with the Wazinator,
Yeah.
they're just boring diggers, 20-tonners. This one, the Digatron,
Yeah.
this is a 30-tonner. It's fucking 10 tons bigger.
It's massive.
It's
Big boy.
massive.
Is
Yeah.
that, is
But
that
apparently
the
it's not. I've been told that you want to wait till the 40 and 50-ton diggers.
Oh,
get there.
really?
Oh, so you just
So-
getting preemptively
Yeah, I'm getting a
excited.
bit
Well,
excited,
that's
yeah.
good. No, you know, they're kind of staging it so that you're going to, you know, if
building
they'd
me
gone
up gently.
straight in on the 50s,
Yeah.
then in a few
I'd
months'
have
time
been
when the
done, wouldn't I?
30s arrived, you'd be like, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
But the 30's he's been chewing up that
Yeah,
land.
is that the one that's doing the trench, the long fat trench?
Yeah, well, we think it's just scraping the topsoil away now. They're going to pile that up.
Yeah.
Then they can make a really slippery, skiddy clay area.
Yeah.
that
Like
no one's gonna
just
wanna
basically
walk in.
make it completely flat.
I don't think they'll be able to there because it's
It's
the
a bit-
brow of the hill,
Right,
isn't it?
right.
But what they've had is metal detectorists
Yeah.
going in behind the digger. So what they're looking for there is obviously metal.
Yeah.
With the metal detectors, the detectorists. Sorry, and they've been, and they're also looking at dark. So if you have clay, imagine clay is all one color.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you've got a big flat area of clay, and then in that clay there is a odd shape that's much darker. It
Right.
indicates that there could have been a hole dug there in the past, and now it's been filled in with topsoil. Or has been filled in.
Yeah.
So they're basically looking for, I don't really know what the real name of it. I guess like a shadow or something on the ground, or a scar from previous holes. I think that's what they're looking for, because the clay has been there for just thousands and thousands of years. Because this whole area, the reason the clay's here, this whole area was underwater. It was a sea around here. So that's why the clay's there. But yeah, so they're looking for different colour bits to look for just anything. So they could find, say if you was building a big building in the medieval times out of logs, and you didn't put concrete in the foundations, you didn't have that, but you would dig a bloody great hole in the ground, stand the log up in it, and then pack it around it, or with whatever they use, so that they can spot all that sort of stuff on the ground.
Someone's been watching Time Team.
Yeah, I love Time Team.
Time Team was the best, man.
Yeah, it was
I used to
great.
love Time Team.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
It's criminal that it's not on anymore.
3 days to do a whole archaeological dig.
Is it?
It's back on YouTube.
Oh, on YouTube.
Oh,
though. I want new episodes,
no,
man.
all new.
Really?
All new Time Team.
With
Oh, no way.
Tony Robinson.
No.
What's
it's not the
point?
same. Not the same.
Yeah.
It's all about Alice Roberts these days, Professor Alice Roberts.
Oh, I don't.
Who's Professor Alice Roberts?
She's a pretty one.
She's not
Archaeologist.
prettier than Tony Robinson, thank you very much.
Well, no,
Oh,
okay,
Tony-
Mike,
Tony-
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never argue with a man in a dress.
Well, that's true.
What are you implying?
Come on, give my
So
throat
is
a
he.
rest now.
No, I mean, I think everything that's been going on is because we never really knew, right? We knew that obviously the date would come and go on the 12th of January. We didn't know if we'd still be waiting months down the line and see nothing. But
I was
Stuff's
pretty
going on.
convinced we'd see something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a full-blown construction site, but it's
No.
the stuff that has to happen before the really good stuff can happen.
Yeah.
But this is probably going to go on like this for a while, isn't it?
yeah,
For weeks,
a big
if not
site.
months.
yeah,
of
it's
this.
a big site. I mean, you know, they're making good progress, but even if they just got the Diggatron 330 on it,
Yeah, I think
gonna
once it
take a bit of
dries
time.
out a bit, they'll be able to work a bit quicker. At the moment, the flumper trucks, flockers, flumpers.
yeah,
Flockers in that Ben Stiller movie.
Yeah, meet the flockers. Yeah.
yeah.
The flumpers are, I mean, they're big old trucks with big wheels, but
Right.
you can see that they're not having the easiest time driving across that field, sliding from side to side. So once the ground dries out a little bit,
yeah,
and we get that point between sloppy and rock hard,
yeah.
that's where we want to be.
Yeah.
I think.
So sort of like March time. That's going to be
Get on with it.
time to go.
50 tonner.
50 tonner.
That's what
Watch
we're
this
waiting for.
face. Watch this face. Very exciting. But no, it's great. New stuff going on the site. Happy days,
Yes.
indeed. What else? What else is new?
Well,
Go on, Mike.
I don't think we covered this, did we? The public footpaths.
We talked
Did we touch
about
on
it.
it?
We speculated about it.
Yeah, well, they closed.
They're closed
Officially.
now. That's it.
They were closed until the 28th of January.
Oh yeah.
But that has been and gone and is now distant past.
Yes.
But they're still closed because
They're still closed.
that's been extended for, I believe it was 6 months or
Yeah.
until a particular thing was completed. But we can probably assume it's not going to reopen at least.
Well,
for
Definitely.
foreseeable.
I
Yeah.
beg to differ.
Oh.
I think they will reopen. And I think that all the effort they're going to with this fencing is the reason they're going to reopen it. Because if you look at how they've done the fencing, and if you go to my Facebook page, you'll see the photographs.
Enough with the Facebook page,
Well,
man.
where am I supposed to? If you
Just look into the clouds.
look into the clouds,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you'll see my photograph. You will see that it's very particular around the for public footpath area, how they've put the fence in. They've kind of come at an angle and they've sort of got a little corner right by where the railway line is. So it will direct you to walk across the field. I think that they will reopen.
Oh, I'm not convinced. I mean, I'd like that
During
because
this
then we
stage.
can go and can have a butcher's.
I don't think it won't be open forever. They'll definitely shut them down permanently.
Yeah.
But I don't think they've got permission to do that yet, or they would have done it.
I mean, do they have to have the replacements in place before they can
I should
permanently?
think so.
Yeah.
So what we'll be looking at there is either a path built on the 41 side of the railway, which is unlikely because that land's owned by someone else, or the road that's going to run from the transport hub to Manor Road in some form constructed.
One of the public footpaths has a crossing over the railway.
Yeah,
right?
that's the one we're talking about.
Right, yeah. So with that, the only viable way of replacing that is with the bridge, right? Because otherwise you just can't replace that.
Yeah, because they're upgrading the line, they want a footbridge there, which you won't want to pay for. And so that brings me back to why I said on the other side of the railway line.
Yeah.
Because you would go down there and then cross at Kensington train station.
Yeah, gotcha.
In the future.
Yeah.
So that's quite. I think that's potentially an idea that they'll do, but they need to then compulsorily purchase some land on the other side of the railway line, or at least the council do. It's not really. Well, I suppose it is Universal's problem, isn't it? Because they're the ones taking away the. But they'll have two options really. They can either put a footbridge there or a footpath there. They're their two options. But you can't just cut off an ancient public footpath without providing an alternative route. And at the moment, the route has just been dissected.
Yeah, doesn't exist.
Beheaded. So it needs to go somewhere.
It's been lopped off.
Yeah.
Yes. What are you eating?
These are chicken popcorns.
Chicken popcorns.
Chicken popcorns.
Which one's the chicken popcorns here?
The small ones here.
These little ones. Oh, wait a minute.
And these are like Scotch egg bites.
That's what people want in their ears when they're listening to a podcast. Is animal.
It's pretty good though.
What else is going on?
Well, okay. Footpaths closed. Oh, upcoming road closures.
Do we have some? Oh, I tell you what. Before we jump onto that,
go on.
I keep looking at your breast area.
Oh yeah. The
WSQK.
Yes.
10 bonus points if anyone knows what WSQK is from. Leave it in the comments below. Right, let's move on.
Excellent engagement.
Right. The houses at the top of Manor Road. Something's going on. Now, I haven't been up there.
Which
to
houses?
Take a photo. The not Vine Cottage, the one bang opposite Silverdale.
The one of the biggies.
One of the big ones.
Oh,
It's got
okay,
a digger, had a digger. I haven't been up there covering it myself,
Right,
but our friend Wandering Northerner has.
Yeah.
He has.
And I can't personally. I stay away from the houses.
Yeah.
But
they
are owned by Universal.
I think they're free game. Those houses.
I think they're free game. Yeah, but I've just, it's just a personal thing. I just stay away from the houses.
Yeah.
But Wandering Northerner, he doesn't. So he's had a had a good old nose.
He's a good source of information. Yeah.
For the houses, he's brilliant. Yeah.
Go on.
It saves me doing it. I don't want to get my hands dirty. They've had Tarwells back in. So Tarwells are the guys, the contractors, the farm contractors who did the original pottering around, scraping the concrete slab right at the beginning. Go right back to the beginning. There was a farmer.
Okay.
Right.
A farmer and his mate.
Right.
And they scraped the concrete, the weeds, basically de-weeded the concrete slab. Do you remember these guys?
I
Cleaned
do.
it up?
Yeah.
So there's a Tarwell digger in Silverdale scraping something in the back garden, taking the grass up or doing something. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I can only see by what Wandering Northerners put up there.
Right.
Well, that probably leads on to part of the road closure because they are closing Manor Road from the 12th to the 18th of February.
Oh.
And the reason for that is the disconnection or alteration of supply. So utilities. So are they going to disconnect the gas, the electricity from those houses and then they're going bye-bye?
Oh, I mean, that's a...
Possibly, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's a...
What do we think is going to happen with Silverdale and the other houses? Are they going to get knocked down?
So,
It's a bit of a nice
so
house.
walk me through it, okay? So if I'm looking at Manor Road, so from Kempston Hardwick Station...
No,
okay?
go to the other end.
Yeah, I know, but like... okay, all right, from the other end then,
Yeah,
towards... Right, and you got the dog leg,
Yep.
right? You gone through there?
Yeah, so if you're driving towards Kempston Hardwick train station,
Yeah.
firstly, everything on your left-hand side, yeah? Firstly, you got Chimney Corner Pub.
Yeah.
Chimney Corner Pub.
Which is
or whatever it's
the
called
marquee,
now.
I
The
think now,
marquee,
yeah, yeah.
Then you go around the corner, you got the bungalow.
Yeah,
And then next, you've got that big house. That's Silverdale.
right.
So they're very active in the back garden.
Really?
But somebody said on Facebook the other day, not on my page, Mike.
Other pages are available.
Other pages are available. Just me and Zuckerberg got a little thing going on. I've lost my flipping train of thought now.
For flip's sake.
For flip flop.
Silverdale, back garden, lots of action. Facebook
That
comments.
was it. Someone said on Facebook the other day that they saw someone putting up a new alarm,
Oh.
And at that house?
an alarm box on the side of the house.
Oh, so maybe it's
That's
not
how they
going
go.
bye-bye.
Yeah.
How strange.
But I have not driven. Well, I have driven past it, but to be fair, I don't really stare at the houses. But if anyone's driving past, it may be worth having a little gander and see if there is a new alarm box. It could have been taking an alarm box down, but
possible,
whatever was happening, basically, that they saw someone up a ladder manhandling an alarm box.
Okay.
Whether it was coming or going, we don't know.
And so, of the houses, I mean, most of them are universal property now, right? On Manor Road?
There's a handful that are still
handful that aren't, right?
owned by the owners.
Yeah.
You got the big one with the beautifully manicured hedge, or used
Yes.
to have, and the hedge always used to look like pebbles. Did you ever notice that?
And the whole, I don't know if you notice all the rabbits that would be
Yeah.
littered over the garden there.
He was out almost every weekend tending to that lawn, probably because of the fucking rabbits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But right next to that, in
Yeah.
them bushes, is a moat. It's protected.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a medieval moated. There was a house or something.
That's right.
So
They
do-
can't ever build there,
No,
can they?
No.
But isn't that where the dual carriageway? Dual
Scheduled.
carriageway is going to go there.
No, because the dual carriageway will obviously start just past Chimney Corner by the two vine cottages. Then it will cut straight, but then it will join up and I'm trying to. This is not really helpful for people at home, but I'm doing the shape for you now. It kind of goes down, and then it comes back up, and they're just going to cut across
Okay.
there.
So get rid of the dog leg.
They're going to get rid of the dog leg, yeah.
Right.
So they'll never need to go on that moat. It certainly might chop a bit of his garden off, old garden, but I don't.
Well,
I
he
don't
doesn't
know.
need it anymore.
So did Universal buy that house, or is he still in there?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know if that's been sold or not.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that the one next door's been sold.
Because
Although
they
nothing's
had
come
one
up.
of the
you
big
know.
ones, didn't they?
Yeah, what the big. So there you got three there. You got the big one with the beautiful garden.
Yeah.
Then you got the one next to it that had some kind of a scrapyard out the back of it.
Yeah.
And then you got the bungalow.
Yeah.
So the big one, not sure about. Probably has sold.
I think it has.
The one next to that,
Yeah.
they've got a sight light up there, so I think that has been sold. And I think the manager or whoever's running the site's probably stopping there
Right.
during the week
Right.
in the house.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you've got the bungalow, which we shall not speak of.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
still,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's a situation that I'm sure will play out over the coming weeks and months and years.
Yeah.
But interesting nonetheless about them closing Manor Road to do stuff with the utilities. Because we spoke a little bit about, the electricity, didn't we? Talked about potentially them kind of routing the electricity down that end.
Funnily, you should say that because I read somewhere since the last time we recorded about that. One of the preferred. Sorry, I've just eaten another chicken popcorn. You can probably hear that, and Let me just drink.
Stop masticating on the pod.
Masticating.
I don't even understand that joke.
Nor do I. I just wanted to press one of the
That's
buttons.
why it was the appropriate button.
Yeah, I read something about power,
yeah.
and they're saying the preferred option for power to site is from the substation on the corner of which is the road, the one that goes up to the college, Marston. Go towards Marston.
Yeah.
You got the big substation next to. I think it's next to the car Copart. Is it Copart? Is Copart? Is it? What's that road called? Is it Green Road that goes up past the college?
I know the one you
Kimberley
mean.
College.
I know the one you mean.
Well, the road that goes to
Yeah.
Kimberley College.
Yeah.
There's a huge substation there,
Right.
and that is connected. Oh, do you know what? I'm so sad. The other day, I looked at the substation on Google Earth, and I zoomed out, and I followed the wires.
Oh, you followed the wires.
And it goes just for miles. Eventually, it ends up at St Neots at the power station.
Really?
There, but everything's interlinked to
That's
each
crazy,
other anyway.
man.
But basically, there's room for improvement at that site.
Yeah.
It's quite a big site.
Yeah.
So I think that will be the most likely place the park, as a fully constructed park, will take its power from. They could well, during construction, take it from somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I think the main power will come from the Marston Mortain substation.
Okay.
So they might upgrade that and
Dig the old 421 up alongside it, run their cabling down there, because they're going to have some fucking great cable.
it'll be big,
really,
big ones. Yeah.
And then they'll come in at the transport hub or the West Gateway Zone, as they call it now. But that's just me
Shooting from the hip.
speculation.
Shooting from the
pure
hip.
speculation.
And Woburn Road surveys for the roundabout.
5th to the 9th of Feb, night closures. So
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
surveys for the roundabout, the aforementioned roundabout.
The aforementioned roundabout. I
gotta
guess
be.
it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And
Tallies.
the slip road as well.
Yeah. I mean, like, it is nuts, isn't it? Like, it's still very weird having these conversations about stuff that's actually now starting to
It's
happen.
not necessarily the future anymore, or a
No.
possible future,
Yeah.
potential future. It's now happening.
It's
We're
like, yeah.
seeing it happen. We're sat here talking about it happening.
Yeah. It's exciting,
Honestly,
isn't it?
like, even though, every time I've spoken about it, particularly online, I've always been incredibly optimistic and this is happening. There's always a part of you that's like,
It's like you don't want to put all the eggs in the basket of.
I mean,
hope.
I will publicly because I got no shame, but but privately, there's always this kind of fear that like, oh shit, what if it doesn't happen?
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
I've invested so much into this emotionally by this point.
All right, and now they're like, oh no, we've got to close the roads because we're now going to build the roundabout. No, like it's a roundabout, but the roundabout.
It's a bloody important roundabout.
This
Without
is,
that roundabout, the park couldn't.
it
open.
doesn't happen. It doesn't happen without the roundabouts.
Yeah.
Gotta have a
Get on
roundabout.
board with the roundabout.
try one of those
Favorite
sausage
new
rolls.
roundabout.
Yeah, I'm going to have a sausage roll as well.
It's basically every time I pass the site, which is usually a couple of times at least a week, I sort of look over and go, building Universal Studios over there. And it's like, silly. What a silly thing to say. The fact that we can say that, it just feels like made up. It's a fantasy.
It is
It's a
made
fantasy that's coming real.
up. It's ridiculous. These are good, by the way.
They're good, but they're not as good as Grace's.
They're not as good as Grace's.
well.
Grace's sausage rolls.
I did request Grace's sausage rolls this week.
Well,
but
you can't
I
get,
was
that's,
told-
you get used to it.
I heard that Grace actually listens to the pod.
yeah.
Grace, if you're listening, your sausage rolls were sensational.
Yeah.
And Soph and I thoroughly enjoyed your chocolate orange brownies. And
And don't let Mike tell you can't make them for us.
yeah, absolutely. Don't listen to Mike. Don't listen
Why are
to him.
you
You
both
just make
trying
them,
to take
Grace.
advantage of
Make 'em, Grace.
No, look, I'm about to say because Grace, your brownies they kind of bit me in the ass because I used to think I was the brownie king, right? But actually, I'm not
Second
the king.
fiddle.
I am. I've gone from prince to pauper.
Right,
You've
what's
still got the
next?
second best. It's fine. There's no shame in that.
Well, they are good sausage rolls.
Oh, let's
have we
talk about poo.
Yeah.
poo.
We're going to poo sound effect. I don't need to do this manually at all.
Wait.
Let's talk about. Sorry, I've got a mouthful of sausage roll.
Oh, mouthful of poo.
BBC waste management.
Oh, that was just a cheeky little one. That wasn't poo at all.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. I mean,
God,
it's a mystery.
Actually, what is that smell?
The BBC
Right, yeah.
have reported, and to be fair, it's not just the BBC. Lots and lots of people, since their article came out, lots of other people have been reporting this, that, what is it, 6 million people a year?
We're going to drown in fecal matter.
We're going to, the place is going to be, we're going to be swimming in shit, basically.
Let me tell you what the title of the article is, right? Well, actually, it's not this one. It's a different article that I read, which was what happens when 8 million people need the toilet at the same time. And I thought,
well, considering that's everyone at the park all pooping at the same time.
oh yeah, but all of them from a year coming at the same time.
They will store it up.
And emptying their bowels at the same moment. I mean, it's honestly at the level of, it's at the level of discourse that we experienced at the Stuart B Parish Council.
Think of the children? Won't somebody think of the poo?
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible, right? So
10.6 million litres of shit a day.
Really?
Yeah.
We measure poo in
to the
litres.
Wow, according to the BBC.
What,
we do.
additional? Additional?
Just for Universal.
Really?
According to planning documents, Universal could eventually send 10.6 million litres a day of foul discharge.
Wait, no, I'm like, that's a great phrase. 10.6 million gallons. Liters. Okay, thank
We are
God.
British.
Okay.
Gallons are a lot.
No, but I heard
smaller.
gallons and I thought, hang on a sec.
Did I say gallons?
No, I don't think you did. I think I
Said it in
misheard
his
you.
head.
I wouldn't say gallons. It's
But even
American.
so, right? 10.6 million litres per day.
Yeah,
Per day. All right. So how many people do we think are going to go
a day.
a day, right?
Let's say 30,000.
Well, the
Okay,
the
I'll
max
tell you
they
what.
reckon is
Too much.
55, isn't it? So let's go on a worst case scenario.
Or should we take, 55.
55,000 people.
55,000. Okay, well, let's start.
Each
Let's
person
start with,
pisses out a litre.
so it's 10.6 million, yeah? 10.6 million. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. 10.6 million divided by 55,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many litres a day?
So that is when you've got full capacity,
I'm
Yeah.
excited
all
for
right?
this.
We've all got
Each
to produce.
person is creating 192 litres. Each one of them. You see, I was thinking the maths don't work here.
Yeah.
192 litres. So
Let me just
now,
double check the
right,
numbers. We've done it right, haven't you? 10.6 million litres a day.
Look, 10.6 million divided by 55,000, right?
Yeah,
That's
you've
correct.
done it right,
yeah, that's correct. Now, let me just find out what is the capacity of the average bath, yeah? All right, let's see. Yeah, okay. The average bath. What is the capacity of the average bath? The average bath holds between 100 and 200 litres. So that means when you go to Universal with your ticket, you have to have in your gut a bathtub of waste that you can empty into their facilities.
Let's assume that we all, with a theme park, we're going to be drinking a big gulp or whatever the fuck they
Sure.
call them over there.
Yeah.
A Coca-Cola all day long.
Yeah.
Other fizzy drinks are available.
Yeah, how many?
I mean, would you not have
190 litres
kind
of it.
of probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't have
We've all got
till
diabetes.
lunchtime. And then after lunch, I might have one before I go. So
So how many pints?
we don't do pints here. We
All
do
right, how many
litres.
litres? How many litres?
I mean, we do pints, but
Yeah.
litres is proper
Okay.
measuring, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, how big's a normal Coke in his 60? No, like 500 milliliters.
Yeah, half a
Maybe
litre.
the same size as this can. How
Half
much
a
is this
litre.
can? This
So-
is 500. This is half a litre can of
Right.
cider. We won't go into what the sort of
So
thing
see-
Mike's drinking. He's got a fucking great can.
It's
How many millilitres are in that can whilst we're
7,000.
568.
568.
Oh, so that's a pint.
Yeah, it's a pint can.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
effectively, right? So imagine like a normal can of Coke, right? That's 330 millilitres,
Yeah,
right?
but you're
There's-
not going to be on normal
Right,
cans.
but
I think you're going to be on cup.
We're getting into the semantics of the
no.
analogy here.
We got to paint a picture in people's mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're listening. Okay, imagine a can of Coke. Now, when you go to the park, you're going to have to take 190 times 3 of those. So what's 190 times 3? That's like what, 570
600,
or something
yeah.
like that. Yeah. So you're going to have to take 570 cans of Coke
Each.
worth of feces in with you to deposit into their facilities, just so that you can prove this excellent piece of journalism.
So
correct.
it sounds like we're not going to go on any rides. We're just going to sit in the toilet.
Do you know what? I've had
all day.
norovirus, and I've got nowhere near those numbers.
Yeah.
Those are rookie numbers.
Let's not forget though that when you flush the chain, that will dump. I don't know what
We're gonna have
how
to find
many
out, right?
litres does a toilet flush?
Well, that's
do?
a good question. Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
You've got that to go with your poopy, but
how
with
many
the
times-
blokes
Yeah, all right.
normally
No,
will
no,
just
no.
use,
That's a good shout. That's
blokes will just use the
urinal.
the
Yeah.
urinals for the most part, and they flush. Just you share the flush really with everyone else.
How many litres per flush? This is why people listen. They want
it
to
10?
hear. Yeah, let's find out.
10 litres,
6.
6 litres per flush.
6 for a full flush, 3 for a half.
All right. But who has ever figured out which button you press to get half?
You just hold it
I
in.
never know.
I've got a two
Hold it deep.
buttons
Yeah.
on mine. I have no clue what each
No.
button does.
I always just do the
Just
double.
press the button.
I do double because I just I'm not going to I don't want to press the wrong one.
Yeah.
Let's just
Like which one? Like Mike.
Just both. Why
Which one?
not?
Yeah, but you're supposed to be
I
saving
like to
the
push
planet.
it with my nose.
Okay. All right. Look, let's go back to the maths. 192 litres per person. Let's divide that by 6, right? For the average flush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, we'll round it up a little bit. Let's say 9, all right? Let's be
Okay.
generous. Let's add 50%, all
Why not?
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're still going to the toilet 21 and a half times.
How many dumps a day?
21
on
and a
average?
half times.
Yeah, I mean,
It is
I
incredible.
know that theme park food's greasy, but that's a lot of that's a lot of food.
Yeah, I mean, if it's open for 10 hours, that means you are using the toilet twice.
Every
Like,
half an
every
hour.
half an hour.
Yeah.
You're going in there. Oh, I wish I could keep Back to the Future, but I've got 4 toilet breaks scheduled
Anything longer,
between
yeah,
us.
anything longer than half an hour.
You know what I mean? It's a 2-hour wait, and I've got to use the toilet 3 times. Absolutely ridiculous journalism.
So we can poo-poo that one, yeah?
That one's being poo-pooed all the way down to the sewage treatment works.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We're
Which
not
won't be
gonna
able to
go
handle the capacity.
It won't be able to handle the capacity. I mean, to be honest, it's going to be it's having harder work dealing with that journalism than it is with any
BBC
sort of feces.
article
Denied.
denied.
Okay. This was a new one.
yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Mike. You've
Me.
Yeah. This is yours, man.
So, big news in the world of theme parks and specifically Universal as a whole. So this one's not specific to Universal UK, but it may have an impact, which is something we will discuss.
Yes.
But Universal and the Pokémon Company, so any 90s kids, which I believe we all are in the room.
Yeah.
We are all
yep.
little nerds from the 90s.
But
But I mean,
definitely for the
oh,
90s.
sorry, you were one of the cool,
was cool,
90s
yeah.
kids. Yeah, you were out smoking by the bus
Yeah.
stop and
Yeah.
touching girls and
And he was on report.
Licking lampposts.
Yeah.
But anyway, whatever
Flushing the
you were
toilet
doing,
21 times a day.
just for fun, just
Yeah.
flushing for.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm going the long way around saying
Okay.
that
to the
Pokemon
point.
and Universal
Yes.
are now bedfellows.
They're now it's happening. This has
is.
been like rumored for ever.
Yeah, Spider-Man at Universal Japan has been closed, 18 months, maybe 2 years? And it's been a long-standing rumour that we were going to get a replacement in the form of the Pocket Monsters.
The Pocket Monsters.
And now it's official. It is coming in place of Spider-Man.
Well, which is kind of a bit of a sad thing, but do you know what, Mike? You got to kind of because you've got a little bit of you got a bit of you like your what's it like memorabilia? I suppose memorabilia or merch or
No.
I like my
memorabilia?
shit, yeah.
Yeah, he's got like a museum. His house is a museum.
It's just,
It's
not quite the Sean Sandbrook world of theme parks.
It's a little bit more South Kensington.
Blimey.
No. So because you told us in the WhatsApp group that you've got an original cartridge, right?
I've got my red and blue.
You got your red and blue
from back in day.
Are they in their original packaging?
Well,
No,
hang on,
oh
what are we
God,
talking
no.
about? Oh, you're talking about Pokemon.
Yeah, they
it's
well used.
Just
Game Boy.
Yeah, they are well used. They are well loved. I would imagine by now. I've not plugged them in a turn the Game Boy on for a long time, but those things had batteries in them, didn't they? And they didn't have a long shelf life.
The cartridges.
Yeah, they're the original 90s batteries still in there.
Bloody hell,
So could I even play a Pokemon game?
I don't know,
and
man.
save it?
You might have to take it to Timpson's and get them to swap
Maybe
it out.
Timpson's.
Yeah, Timpson's. Yeah, go down Sainsbury's.
And they're going to cut me a key and fix my Pokemon.
They
Reds.
do like car keys.
Nice.
Yeah, so they
Will
might
they have the correct screwdriver to undo that? Don't you have a fancy?
They got all the
They
gear.
put fancy screwdrivers on.
Yeah. So like they might have the battery.
They
You
do.
might be looking
But
for.
we're going slightly
Anyway,
off topic.
yeah.
Well,
So
yes, Pokemon
Yes.
is coming to Universal.
Yes.
Japan for 100 billion %. And we have it on good authority from the likes of the Permit Princess herself, Alicia Stella.
friend of the pod.
Friend of the
Friend
pod.
of the pod.
That it will be replacing Lost Continent at Islands of Adventure.
Yes.
But where else? Could we get it here in Bedfordshire? Would you want it here in Bedfordshire?
Well,
I'm not bothered. I played Pokemon Go for a little while.
yeah. You played Go, did you?
Yeah, for a little while. When
yeah,
it first
Got
came
us
out.
all out of the house for a bit.
Yeah, it
didn't
did, didn't it?
It did. Yeah, there was an old battleground over the fields there.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, I used to go sit over there on the bench
What?
and
On
punch kids
Universal
in the
Land?
face. No,
And that was before Pokemon.
over near Lidl's.
Oh, okay.
On the all the
Yeah.
Woburn Forest area.
Yeah.
Over there somewhere, there's a park bench and there's a
Oh, really?
place there where you can
So
beat
you had
kids
your
up.
tinny cider,
Yeah.
yelling abuse at kids,
Yeah.
stealing their gym.
Yeah, drink!
Get off me, gym!
Yeah. I'll raise you a Charizard. So, like, okay. No, it's a good question. Would we want to see it here?
I would like
I'm
it.
easy.
I would like it. It's not. I would prefer Zelda or a Mario if we're going to get something Nintendo, but I would gladly take a Pokemon.
Yeah. I think. It's difficult because of all the lands I could see it replacing, it would probably fit at least. Maybe not replace the whole area, but it would fit in Illumination.
Yeah, that's the one I would happily say bye-bye to.
I think I would
Right.
prefer Pokemon than
Minions.
Minions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only so much you can do with them before they become annoying.
Yeah, and how many more of those movies are there going to be, and how relevant will that IP be in 5-6 years?
Well, yeah. Pokemon is officially the highest earning IP in the world. I can't remember the
No
figures.
way.
But it's earned multiple billions over the last 30 years, is it?
That's mental.
Was the game before the anime? I think it was.
I couldn't tell you. Because
believe so,
I like
It's a chicken and egg situation.
yeah.
Although some people will be arguing, shouting at us what the actual answer is. But
Of course, because there will be a correct answer.
there will be.
Unfortunately, we're just not aware of it.
Yeah, we're not quite nerdy enough.
But I think it's a really interesting one. I tell you what, the thing that's kind of interesting about it is, I think the three of us are we're of the Mario generation, right?
Yeah.
Lesser perhaps of the Pokemon generation, but maybe we were just. But I think it's kind of maybe those slightly younger than us that really maybe they engage more with Pokemon than they did with Mario.
Yeah.
So I think there is this kind of there's this thing where I'm like, oh no, Mario's the dog. He's the number one. But actually, some people are like, actually, what's the guy called in Pokemon? What's
Well, Ash was the original guy.
Ash?
Yeah.
Ash.
I don't
yeah.
know. I've not played a new Pokemon game since like the Game
Because
Boy Advance.
they're still calling them after colours, right?
No idea.
Loosely, but there's been so
like
many
Sapphire.
new Pokemon. Like obviously there was the original 150 or 151 or however many.
Right.
There was. But now they're still bringing out new Pokemon to the point where
Really?
they're really hurting for ideas.
Yeah.
Like there's an ice cream Pokemon.
Oh, that's silly. now.
That's
a bit stupid.
They are so it's not based on actual animals anymore. It's
I know.
like they've just looked in their room and gone table Pokemon,
I know, like,
can of beer Pokemon.
Because like Charizard was clearly a highly realistic, and Squirtle.
exactly a turtle that can blast water jets at you. Who
Yeah.
hasn't seen that in real life?
Well, exactly.
A dragon with a tail on fire.
I'm just. Do you know what I want to see? Actually, I want to see Attenborough.
As a Pokemon?
No. Although he would be the final boss, man. He would be the number one. But no, I would love to see like a documentary style program about Pokemon, but narrated by Attenborough.
Good God.
Incredible. How good would that be?
Well, that's this podcast comes.
Right. No. Anyway,
The merchandising possibilities,
Right.
like Universal know how to sell a gimmick. You've got the wands in the Harry Potter stuff. You've got the power-up bands in Nintendo. You're obviously going to be able to, you would get given some sort of Pokeball, run around the area.
Oh, yeah, capturing
catching
them.
everything.
Yeah, of course.
A ride would obviously, an obvious one would be like Pokemon Snap would be an obvious one.
oh, that would be great.
Some sort of stage show
Remember
as
that
a
on the N64?
Pokemon battle. Yeah.
Remember the N64?
It was a rail shooter.
I remember the
basically.
N64.
Yeah.
Only for GoldenEye. I don't remember.
But it was a rail shooter, but instead of a gun, you had a camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you had to, take
It's
pictures
an obvious
of the.
shout for a ride.
Yeah.
But there's so much you could do. A stage show where it was like a Pokemon battle and things like
that'd be
that.
good.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
See,
being
now
won
you're on
over.
board.
I'm
Now
being
you're
won
on
over
board.
by it, man. I'm being won over by it. Like,
Questions.
It's taking a bit of time.
Come on.
Yes, we've had some questions.
Yeah, we have
In
had
fact,
some
and
questions.
do you know what? We actually put out a public service announcement, and we asked people for voice notes. And we actually have
Voice
had
notes.
a voice note. But before we listen to the voice note, Andy, how do people leave us a voice note? Because we want more voice notes.
We do. We
Yeah.
want more voice notes.
So
And this is how you do it.
yeah,
To send us a voice note. I had a message right up. It's supposed to sound like a train announcement. The voice note number is 07440 561162. That's 07440 561162.
beautiful.
That was awful, wasn't it?
You know what?
little bit.
The good news is it can only get better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right.
So, what
right.
cues have we got?
Well, we've only really got just the one voice note this week from Jamie.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we spoke
Jim.
about
Yeah.
Jamie in a previous podcast.
Did we? Yeah.
Because he was the fella
Yeah.
who wrote, now I can't remember where he wrote it. Maybe he wrote it on Spotify or
Okay.
somewhere.
Oh, yes.
And he wrote, how do I
How do I
ask a question?
Yeah.
But what he'd
Yeah.
done is, and it's so funny to me, Mike's like, Mike's looking at me like, this is not funny because
You got to
it's
get to the
it's
point.
just obvious.
Yeah.
He clearly asked the question in the same place you can ask a question.
He asked the question in exactly the place
Yeah.
to ask questions.
So-
Which, Jim, you know,
His name's Jamie, not Jim.
okay, he's called Jamie, but he's got in touch as Jim.
All right then, Jim.
Yeah. So we can
This is
call
what
you Jamie.
Jamie stroke Jim had to
Jamie
say.
stroke
the
Jim.
podcast, and I'm the twit who asked the question on how to ask a question when that itself was a question. Never thought
Exactly.
about it until I just listened to the podcast back and realised that I did actually ask a question while asking how to ask a question. But anyway, beside that point, the question I have, obviously, I'm from a town called Ilkeston, which is like in the middle of Derby, Nottingham. So, because you lot are near Bedford, where this theme park is being built, can you think of any reasons with the land where they're building it that could push it back or delay the park being built? Like, is there any problems with the land that they've chosen that you know about that they haven't thought about, or is there anything in particular that you think could hinder the progress of the park? Now, I know it's still early days, Obviously, with you being so close to it, you know the area quite well.
That's a good question.
It's a good question, yeah.
Andy is our man, not necessarily on the ground, more floating above it, but
Do I think that there's anything there? No, not really. I mean, they might find, because obviously they've got the metal detectorists and that there now. They could well find a burial of a brand new king or something.
Yeah,
a brand new
king, a brand new one,
a brand new
Charles
king,
the Fourth.
Wouldn't that be cool? Because they'd have to just mess everything up, wouldn't it? But you know what I mean. They could find something really, truly amazing under the park.
Yeah.
That could possibly do it, but realistically speaking, I don't think there's any reason why they would have to stop at the moment.
No, I mean, I think that's it, isn't it? I mean, obviously, unexpected things happen, like the whole.
Yeah.
What was it? It was Richard III, right?
Under the car park
in
Leicester.
Under the car park in Leicester. So strange things can even happen in car parks in Leicester.
Yeah, exactly.
That being said, you kind of just got to assume that sort of kind of lottery chance event is not going to happen.
There probably will be hiccups along the way, won't there?
They'll find some stuff.
There'll be the
They
odd
could
thing
certainly find a fossil because they've, as we spoke about in the previous one, they already found the Stuart B, whatever it was called, something Pliosaurus or something.
Yeah. Dave.
In Dave, that was it. In Coronation Pit right next door. So there certainly has potential to find some good specimens of dinosaur. But I don't think that there'll be anything more, like within the last 1,000 years. I don't think.
Yeah.
If anything, if they found fossils, it's just free theming, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stick it in Jurassic Park.
I mean, we've all seen that documentary where that little girl called Lisa finds the angel and they put it up on the supermarket and
oh yeah, when they all had jaundice. You mean that one?
There was all yellow people. Yeah. I think the family was the Simpson family.
Oh right, that documentary.
Lawrence is looking at me like, "What are you talking about?"
Honestly,
You remember the episode where they something the angel, love the angel, here comes the angel.
It was a promotion for a shopping mall in the end.
Yeah, so they could find like a T-Rex under here.
Yeah,
and then they could drag it out on chains on the back of a truck and then drag it to the top of a roller coaster and just be like. Nobody can see the face I pulled there, but that was my best T-Rex face.
There were no T-Rexes in this part of Europe, but we can hope maybe they would find us something.
We don't know that for a fact. We just
They've
haven't
just
found
not found
any.
this T-Rex.
Yeah, well, we could because...
Yeah.
Well, no, we was under ocean, weren't we? So they're not going to find a T-Rex.
Well, maybe they could swim in Europe. European swimming T-Rex.
Mosasaur.
Yeah.
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 Well, you
show.
Talking a load of rubbish.
Yeah, we've got to that point.
We have.
Right.
Right, we need to think about wrapping this one up.
I do actually have one or two more questions if we've got time.
Yes, sorry. Yeah. We've got people questions.
Because
People questions.
If you want to write a question to us, you are more than welcome to do so. You go
Old
to
school.
breakingitpod.co.uk and you can do it there.
There's a little form, isn't there?
There is. It's on every single page. So you can't miss it. You can't miss it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't miss it. And when you complete that, a little bonus is you drop into each of our inboxes. So happy days.
I thought he was going to say something like, when you send a question, a little bonus is Lawrence gives everybody £1.
He's nodding. Great.
Oh, he's up for that.
Do we get the £1 as well? Oh no, he said a £5. We get a £5, Andy.
£5?
Yeah. So send your questions in and we'll get £5s.
Bring your piggy bank. Right. Okay.
Just for the record, Lawrence is not going to give anybody any money. I can see a massive lawsuit starting here.
It's not happening. Right. Okay. I have a question from... okay. Paul. So Paul from North Allerton says, if we were to have Lord of the Rings at Universal, what places from Middle-earth do you want and what ride would they be? Ooh. Thanks from Paul.
That's a good one.
You, Paul.
I'll shut the door behind me, shall I? I got no idea.
Have you not seen
the films? I've never watched it. It's too damn long. I judge my film watching on two things. One, it's got to have over 7 on IMDb, and 2, It's got to be an hour and a half to 2 hours at the most.
Oh, you're missing out on
I
so
lose
many
interest.
No,
great
seriously, man.
films.
I had that same attitude, but then I gave Lord of the Rings a proper chance. Gave it a chance, and
Gave a classic, well-loved film a chance.
well, yeah, I'll tell you why, right? Because I went to see it at the cinema when I was perhaps a little bit too young for it, and I was like, and the third film pissed me off because it finishes halfway through, and then it's got about 17
a lot of
endings,
endings, yeah.
and it's like, come on, man. But then I rewatched it adult. Unbelievable.
They're great.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Right, genuinely.
I'll wait
Genuinely.
to see what we're going to get at Universal, then I'll watch.
But
the
there is an
film.
obvious answer to this question for me, at least.
Go on.
You may share my opinion or not, but we'll find out.
Let's see.
The obvious one, as you walk in, you've got to walk into Hobbiton.
Yeah.
You've got to you've got the rolling hills. You can probably go through Bilbo / Frodo's house. You've got the inn where they have a good time. You've got Bilbo's birthday party. There's so many classic things you could see there. But then it would, in my head, be a 2-part land in the similar way to Nintendo has half Mario, half Donkey Kong. So you would then go through to something like the Mines of Moria or Sauron, what's it called? Mount Doom, something like that.
Yeah, because in my mind, I'm kind of thinking, like, the most exciting or the most kind of, I suppose, areas that you go to in the books film would be the mines or Mount Doom. But the place I'd love to go would be Rivendell.
That would look stunning, wouldn't it? It would
If
look
you could
beautiful.
pull it off, but it's very mountainous.
Okay.
You would need a
lush
lot of money.
and green, and you'd need an insane budget. As for rides, I think it would just be an incredible dark ride, really.
A Kukaram, I think, would lend itself well. So it's almost like a whistle-stop tour of all the key moments from the film.
Storybook.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, I like the idea.
Yeah. Because have you heard these, like, there's this kind of constant. It's not constant, but like there's this rumor / kind of hypothesis idea that keeps on bouncing around of like the barrels.
Oh, to make like a rapid style
Yeah.
ride. But they're from the Hobbit films, and we don't talk about the Hobbit films.
Garbage. Like, I mean, who thought like shooting a film in 60 frames per second would be a good idea?
But also, what they did with the Lord of the Rings is they took a book and made a film out of it. And what they did with the Hobbit is they took a book and made 3 films out of it. And so they padded the thing to bloody high heaven.
Yeah. Shocker.
You can miss that one, Andy. You can, like, it's a 9-hour film
Skip
on
The Hobbit.
a thin children's book.
Skip
Okay.
The Hobbit. Lord of the Rings.
God, I've wound myself right up.
You're so angry.
Right.
Right, what you got?
Paul has a question as well. So Paul asks, when will they start building the lagoon in the core zone?
Good question. I have no idea, though.
It'll be one of the first things that we start to see take shape.
I should think so. They get scrape all that topsoil off and then start
So
digging
it's
the
all
dinosaurs up.
grading and things this year. Is that going to be part of the grading work, or will that be part of a separate phase?
I guess it's grading, right?
I think they'll scrape it and put it all the
Yeah,
topsoil
so
somewhere
that
safe and then
could
just
be
get on with it.
The end of this year, then? Potentially?
I mean,
I think it'll be... Sorry.
Yeah, no. Go
I think
on.
it'll be easier to tell once they got all the fencing up. We should kind of... Because we can kind of guess where the lake's going to be, can't we?
Yeah.
Lagoon.
Slap
sort of
well-
thing.
bang in the middle.
Well, yeah. I mean,
So we
can, but then, we're still unsure if we're looking at the concept art upside down. So
Yeah. We should skip this question.
yeah. We'll come back to it.
Yeah,
We'll come back to it. I think we will probably see some stuff going on there, hopefully by the end of the year.
It'd be nice, yeah.
Theme park construction starts mid next year, like officially.
Yes.
So
I think this
before
year's
then, I would
good.
But
A lot
like
of roads and
groundworks and land grading, digging a big old hole, it's kind of part of that, right?
yeah.
And you're going to want to get that earth out before you start having to, if you're then digging trenches for utilities and stuff like that, you're not going to want to then, I think it just makes sense to just get that bit
I
done.
think one big problem they're going to get, and I'm probably we're just making this episode longer now. But
go
one
on.
thing I think they're going to have trouble with is once they start digging that lagoon, is it going to fill up with water just like every other clay pit around here has?
But if you think,
And they're going to have to continuously pump it out if they want to work in the clay pit.
yeah, but
Sure.
Epic Universe, there was a hurricane right in the middle of construction, and everything flooded, and they were very quick to act and get all of the water off site and resumed as if it had never happened.
Oh, that's good.
So we can assume they know what they're doing when it comes to boggy construction.
Hey, the swamps of Bedfordshire. Cool.
Right, let's wrap this podcast up.
We've got an exciting one coming up next week, of course.
We have got a guest next week. We won't tell you who yet, but you'll find out.
Yes.
Send us voice notes 07440 561162. Did you want the voice?
Do the voice.
Do the voice. It's 07440 561162.
The Germans are coming.
So good. Right.
I'll work on that.
Yeah.
So give us a follow.
Yes.
We didn't do the whole 5-star stuff. At
Oh
the
my
beginning.
God! Right,
Housekeeping.
Yeah.
So look,
if-
Housekeeping. We
yeah.
even said it in the blooming loose script. We have a
It did.
very loose
Very
script
loose,
here,
very loose.
and we just totally. It's because I opened, didn't I? So I.
But you look,
Like
if
screwed
you're
it
not
up.
following,
Chaos.
follow. If you're not subscribed, subscribe.
Yeah.
If you haven't left us a 5-star review, then please do. Because do you know what? We've been bouncing around in the popular shows, top 10, top 20 for entertainment news in the UK. And we'd really love to stay there. And maybe even, wouldn't it be ridiculous?
Top it.
Yeah, number one, man. Numero uno. So if you want to be a part of that wonderful and beautiful journey, then press 5 stars.
And also send us a question, and Lawrence will give you £1.
Yeah.
Lawrence is going to give everyone pounds. What do you think to that, Lawrence? There you go. Thank you very much for joining us. Who wants to do the outro?
Well, you did the intro.
I know.
It only seems fair that you
Okay.
did it.
Yeah. Well, that's
Thank
it.
you very much for joining us once again. I've been Andy from Project Universal, the #1 YouTube, Facebook,
Etc.
etc. Source for all things Universal Studios UK. And
Yes, and I've been Lawrence from Universally Bedford.
And I have been Mike from Universal Studios, Great Britain Updates, the original source for everything Universal Studios UK. Comedy timing on point.
see you all in the next one. Thank
Take
you
it
for
easy.
joining us.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.